Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us again today. We have got a short video demonstration that will allow you to learn how to add an Instagram feed in Wix. So how to add an Instagram feed to your Wix website. Okay, so obviously you'll need an Instagram account for this purpose. And once you've got one, to add it to your website, you'll need to add an Instagram feed as an app. Okay, so have a think about where you want that to appear on your website. First and foremost, it's quite large when we do add it in, so it'll probably, need a larger area to be housed. So have a think about where you want it on your website first. You may want to build a page for it or whatever. Okay, so once you've done that, if you go to Add Apps on the left-hand side of the toolbar here, that'll allow you to browse the app market. And if we search for Instagram, you'll see the Instagram feed actually comes up. So if you search for Instagram feed specifically, not just the word Instagram, we want just the feed, it's there. Okay, so that's the app that we're looking for. You can see that I've got it installed already. So when you single click on that, it'll say add to site. Okay, mine says add again. When you click that, it then takes us back to the website, and you can see that there's an example feed on the website then. Okay, for us to see. Now when you do resize it, it actually does change the size of and the aspect ratio of the feed. So you can kind of resize that to suit what you need it for. I'll leave it there. And then obviously that's a generic kind of example for us, just for demonstration purposes. We need to link that to our Instagram account. Okay, so with that selected as an item, if you hit the settings button, that then allows you to either connect it to a business account or a personal account. If for whatever reason you can't see that, make sure that you've got the main option selected here, okay, on the left hand side. So I'm going to connect it to my personal account, and that will then take you through this wizard to connect it. It's connected to my Facebook account, mine. You can either log in to your Instagram account in this little dialog box, or connect it, log in through Facebook. That's the two options. If I allow that, it will then hopefully populate that with the feed from my Instagram. Okay, so you can see that it's the same as the Facebook page. And if I kind of pull that up a little bit, you can see that that is just my Instagram feed there. Okay, so if I go back into settings for a second, I can set it to display some different things. Okay, so if you want to put the profile like it was in the example that we just saw, you can turn that on. It's obviously your posts, and because it's telling me now, because it's a private Instagram account, it won't show the profile. So if you need to see the profile like it is in the example, it needs to be a business account. Okay, so and then obviously it's just allowing us to show the post. The hashtag follows that same rule. Yeah, you've obviously then got what language to show the app in, what kind of how it behaves when someone clicks on a post. So do you want it to open on Instagram or expand to a full screen, or how do you want it to kind of react? What do you want the kind of text to look like? You can rename that button there, click to see more, or however you want. You can add custom links and kind of stylize the look out of it a little bit. You can make a collage. It doesn't really look like Instagram anymore if you do that. That's the kind of classic tiled Instagram approach. If you want to add more rows for whatever reason, and display more of the feed, you can do so. The ratio of images then, obviously on Instagram it's square, so you'd go 1:1. But if for whatever reason you didn't want it to appear like that, but again, the more you kind of change these settings, the further away from an Instagram feed it looks like, and you'd want to keep that format in, I'd imagine, but you can stylize that a little bit if you want. Okay. Obviously in design then you've got some further options, such as how opaque the background is, so you could make it see-through, so you can see the background of the website behind it, for example. And then you've got the ability to kind of stylize what the buttons look like, and etc. And that concludes our video tutorial for today. If you need professional one-on-one custom support from Wix experts, then click the link in the description below. Even if you need a complete rebuild or redesign of your site, the support team of Wix web developers is here to help you. If you find this video useful, then please make sure to like and subscribe for more website tutorials, as well as comment below if you have any video requests for future videos. Thanks.